Hey guys, what's up? I am here to give you guys a recap on a new episode of Fruits Basket 2019 on episode 22. Now, this episode right here, we get to know a little backstory or an entire backstory about Hana-Chan, which is Toru's friend, or I call her the Wave Girl. Let's start from the very beginning of this episode, shall we? We have to it that Hana-chan seems to have these powers that she has some telekinesis of reading people's minds, and it seems to bother her when she sees a lot of negativity around her. Eventually, an incident where she gotten bullied just because she's all gloomy and all that, it caused her to maybe have her emotions run amok, and the boy that was bullying her or something, she will later on want him dead, and he will later on faint, and he will later on be sent to the hospital. Eventually, she tries to stay away from people, etc., but apparently because of her powers, I mean, if she loses control of her emotions, such as like getting angry at someone who's doing something to her, or possibly doing something bad to her, anything that could cause mental or physical harm to her, they're gonna get punished for it because of her emotions running amok. Eventually, she tried to control it one time when some girl's trying to burn her with a match and they make up a lie or something. But eventually, she will later transfer schools because of like what's been happening to her. But apparently, there would be two people in her life that would give her color to her world. And it must be a prayer that her little brother must have made, which is something that she believes to be like impossible. But aside from that, two people, which is Uo-chan and Toru-chan, will later on come into her life, and have her join them in for lunch. And of course, eventually they will start to hang out, have fun. But eventually, an incident involving two girls actually talking to Hanajima when she was hanging out with Toru and Uo-chan, that she's been having these rumors spread around her about her almost killing a boy and then someone cursing her, burning herself with a match whatsoever. But this kind of caused Hana-chan to maybe lose part of her powers again, and it actually gave one of the girls a very painful headache. She tries to stay away from Toru and Uo-chan, but apparently Toru-chan does not run away. She says, I don't want you to push yourself or distance yourself away from me. I love you. I care about you. There's a lot of things I don't know about you, and I want us to know each other more, and then blah, 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 kind of thing. Eventually, Uo-chan asks her to make a choice. You can either distance yourself or you want to stay with us. Up to you. Eventually, Hana-chan decides to stay with them, and later on, she will later find a way to actually control her powers. And of course, it's all thanks to her little brother and her family and the friends she has around her. And that's what made things very great. Eventually, she ends up having a lesson learned told to her by Toru's mother, by telling her, I will tell you one thing. People can't live without other people, or you just want to be accepted by others, that kind of thing. I think that's a theory I believe, as long as you seem happy and etc. And the episode ends up with Hana-chan's backstory ending with her hanging out with her friends, Uo-chan, Megumi, everyone else, her little brother, and Uo-chan, Toru-chan, that kind of thing. So, in this episode, honestly, I will tell you straight up, we get to know a backstory about Hana-chan, the wave girl, I call her. She was bullied, have a very tough upbringing. She had these powers ever since she was born, and she has lost control of she will lose control of them, causing them to harm other people. But eventually, because of these people not giving up on her, and they want to hang out with her, stay with her, etc., things worked out, and she's able to control them, and she will use these powers to chastise or scold people to knock it off, kind of thing. So yeah, anyways, pretty cool episode. Next episode is called Looks Like You're Doing Well, or You Look Like You're Fine, or something, but I guess we'll have to find out. Anyways, until then, I'll see you guys on the next video. I'm Officer Old People. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot toot.